Video you did was so offensive. No, it's not offensive, you're just offended. You don't tell me what I do and how I feel, you bitch-ass, bitch-ass bitch. Let me guess, next you're gonna report this video, right? And then at the bottom of the video, once it gets reinstated, if it gets reinstated, it's gonna say something about how my actions could cause bodily harm because I'm sitting in a parked fucking truck, right? It's the no seatbelt for me. It's the Carl hasn't fucked me in 5 years and I hate all of my children in my life, so I go to bed every night wine drunk for me. Yeah, you see that thing you did there where you lowered your jaw? If you did that a little more, your husband would probably want to spend time with you. Just saying. I am reporting me. I know. Trust me. To the manager. You shouldn't be so vulgar all the time. Well, you shouldn't be such a fucking prude. Have you know all of my friends love me? Yeah? Is that before or after you send them a Farmville invite, fuckstick? Like, fuck you.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Guess what you didn't see? That video, right there. Want to know why you didn't see it? Because I posted it 4 minutes ago. Want to know how long it stayed up? Want to know how many people saw it? It stayed up for 1 minute and 45 seconds and 0 people saw the video. The video was this young lady standing here complaining that her video got shadow banned because her dancing in her panties only got 42,000 likes, and that was very upsetting. I did not say one cuss word in the video. I did not take a stab at her whatsoever in the video. Yet before that video ever got seen by somebody, it violated community guidelines. But all that is all over this app is how a 13-year-old girl posted her no-no parts as her profile picture, and that shit stayed up. That was okay. There's people tagging the account. That's okay. So you can absolutely fucking promote child porn, but none of us are allowed to say anything else. For everybody yelling at me that my content's not the same, it's because it's not allowed to be the same. I'm not allowed to be funny.
Here's my problem, guys, is I'm not mad when so much attention goes into a young woman dancing and doing TikTok dances and shit. Is what it is, man. I mean, especially with this quarantine, a lot of these teenagers, that's what they're doing. A lot of young moms, that's what they're doing. A lot of old moms, that's what they're doing. What I'm mad is if you can give them the time to be exposed to a bunch of people, why don't you give the same time to us men who are, just because we're not doing the dances, just because we're, I mean, you know, here's my problem is a lot of people are on TikTok just to look. They're not even on TikTok to create, right? They're just there to look. And a lot of those people support, right? But as long as there's like a fine line. There's like, you can be the guy who supports all the, you know, chicken wing, hakage baloney, or you can be the guy who supports, you know, the conservative talk. Tane the Lyric, his shit was funny. He would open up a Bang Energy. I think he tried every single flavor, and he would do his little skit. Like it was so fucking funny. And over time, he's had to change it, and it's like just you people. I'm not talking about black people, but you people who control these social media platforms. You guys are the fucking worst. You guys love to dumb us down, and we have to, you know, fit your narrative. And I mean, if you've ever heard anybody speak about Vince McMahon and the WWE, and how, you know, this certain professional wrestler had their own style, and they were like, they were one of the best, in an independent circuit, and then they get to WWE and they've had to dumb down their style to fit WWE. That's exactly what you guys do to us when we get on these social media platforms. It sucks, man. It's like, and there are alternatives out there. Like there's an app called Rumble now. They're so complicated because they're so new. Like YouTube is just so much easier for me to just jump on YouTube, post a video, and then hope it doesn't get blocked for any reason. It's like I literally at the point now where, I mean, I used to be a funny guy, and I've gone so long without trying to be funny out in like open mics and stuff that I don't know. I've been trying to reconfigure myself, but then I see people like Tainted Lyric and.
What you looking at?
The same goddamn thing you're looking at, Billy Bob. The fucking Soul Snatcher 3000 right there. Standard issue. Comes equipped with credit card debt and really bad life decisions. You can also upgrade that package to premium, which comes with I drank 13 White Claws and still don't feel anything. And if you want the gold membership, that's going to cost you the house, probably a truck and your favorite bass boat. That comes standard with All Men Are the Same. So I'll say again, Gary, we're all staring at her fucking alpaca hoof. That is all.
Call Me Toby, I think it is. And he's also on TikTok. He's also a comedian. They use foam props. Him and his wife use foam props.
Hey, honey.
What's up, baby?
You want a quickie before I go to work?
No, babe, I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood. What?
I just wanted a little ass.
Well, have you ever thought about eating a little bit less? You left the fridge door open.
And they're like whacking each other with these foam prop pans, and TikTok has been taking them down too.
You gotta be kidding me. Like, really? What? Jesus fucking Christ, TikTok. If you can't figure out that it's sketch comedy and that I'm using safe foam props by now, I swear to God, every single time I have to fucking fight this for you guys. Like, it's a foam prop. Look at this. It's a foam prop. They're all foam. I can, look, handles bend, things bend. They're props. They're used in all sorts of sketch comedy. Every time I have to send you photos of this shit, I have to explain to you that I'm a trained actor, that my wife and I are in a safe, consensual environment, and 9 out of every 10 you let go back through. So fuck you and let me entertain people, for fuck's sake.
I don't know, guys. There has to be a better set of guidelines to help determine whether something is actually dangerous to society or what. Like, why are we able to entertain pedophiles but we're not able to entertain people who don't look at children as their next meal?
For my last 60 seconds, I'm done with this app. Every fucking video that I post gets taken down for some kind of violation, but everything else is good. As long as you're half naked, you're alright. TikTok is unfollowing people from me. I've had countless people tell me that this has happened. My videos don't get seen. My live got banned because I was playing my guitar. I would love to know what community guideline I violated. You can take off your clothes, you can dance, you can even post nudity that I have seen countless times on this app, and that's totally okay. If you're trying to build a career or do anything and use this for comedy or anything like that, it goes nowhere. So this is my absolute last TikTok video. So share it, do edit. That way when people ask where I went, they know. Everything I post from now on will go to my YouTube, which is Tainted Lyric. You can catch me streaming on Twitch, which is also Tainted Lyric, Facebook and Instagram Tainted Lyric. Thanks for the experience. Love you.
Even though you know I died for you, you lied to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the.
So I'm saying, guys, so I mean, why is it it's okay for, you know, young women, young gay men to partake in basically stripping, basically dancing provocatively, but then when someone wants to be funny, you want to shadow ban them, you want to muffle them. Like, we have to fall in line with shit that doesn't, I mean, I'm not going to be out here doing these dances. I can barely get up in the morning without feeling achy. And I'm barely turning 40 in March. All I'm saying is, if you can give people the creative freedom, let's be honest, and not being very creative, but if you can give them the creative freedom, give us the creative freedom to do as we please. That's not hard to ask. I mean, that's it's not a huge request. Give us the creative freedom to be who we want to be. If you're gonna allow them to be, like, you know, as creative, they're not being creative. But if you're gonna allow them to just fall into trends, then let us do the same thing. Let us be who we want to be. You know, when I do a political video, there are some people out there who actually enjoy the political videos. They love or they enjoy my political commentary. But I also know that it's also a niche, right? It's kind of a niche where people are just kind of, they're not really feeling it. It's hard to please everybody. I get that, right? But it's hard for me to please myself. Pause. If I have to follow trends just so I can not be shadow banned, just so I can not be muffled, just so I can not be banned or blocked or whatever the case might be, like, and that's why I'm making this video. Like, where is the freedom of speech when it comes to something that doesn't align with pop culture, the way that you want pop culture to be narrated, right? There needs to be not even a fine line. There needs to be a hard line. There needs to be a definitive lining, I guess you can say. So, for instance, if like, for instance, I can't smoke on TikTok. They won't allow me to smoke cigarillos on TikTok. Every time I do that, they find a way to remove it. Say it's they literally tell me that I cannot do illegal drugs on TikTok. So then I've made videos on top of that. I'm like, look, you got people. I mean, you're telling me that I can't do drugs, and so I'm not doing drugs. I'm smoking legal tobacco. And I've sent them the appeals and everything else, and they never reinstate my videos. I've done really cool duets on there with really cool people, like the homegirl Ashley Elizabeth. And she was actually Taylor Lurie's one of Taylor Lurie's biggest fans. So much so that he started doing duets with her, and it was all fun. We actually started creating our own little community, and TikTok wants to talk about community guidelines, but then you're basically gonna break up the community that we were creating. Like, to me, that made zero sense. And yeah, her and I are making cool videos and stuff. Her biggest thing was that she suffers from an eating disorder. She's really skinny. And people would leave comments, like negative comments, and they would never get blocked. They would nothing. Then I would make a video or a stitch of a video or a stitch, and I would say, instead of telling her that she's too skinny and that she's not what you prefer in a woman, blah blah blah. Mind you, she just got married, so she doesn't need some man's approval talking about, oh, I don't like how your body looks, blah blah blah. She doesn't need that shit. But you know what I did for her? I sent her what I do? I sent her. I put a comment on that video, and I also made a video, and I said, look, Ashley Elizabeth is skinny, but she's happy. As long as she's fucking happy, who gives a shit? Don't talk about she needs to eat a cheeseburger or 10, but you're not going to take her to go get a cheeseburger. Look, if you're not willing to take her out for a double cheeseburger at In-N-Out, if you're not, don't talk shit. Like, who eats 10 cheeseburgers at one time? I would, but she lives in Chicago and I'm over here in Indio, California, so that's just not going to work. So there's no way. But I told her, you know what? On TikTok, she's one of my homegirls. She is my homegirl. To my homegirl, and yes, I am calling you my homegirl. Since day one that I've been on TikTok, I've been duetting with you. I've been, so we've been doing our own collabs. We've been going back and forth. So yeah, to me personally, you're my homegirl, and I will back you up. Every time someone makes a negative comment about you, I don't have a lot of friends on TikTok. She's my homegirl on TikTok. And every so often I'll leave a comment, that she's amazing, that she's awesome, that no matter what she's gone through, no matter what her feelings are of the day, her eating disorder does not define her. You know what I mean? And because if you look at other videos where she's not doing when she's not doing an eating disorder awareness video, which is not very often, her videos consist of her doing the voiceovers, and so that's why we do the duets and stuff. And she's awesome, and like the personality you see it in her, you could tell that she in from a personal standpoint, she would make one of the greatest friends you've ever had. And so yeah, I mean, and that's the uplifting we need, guys. That's the uplifting we need. We need to have that sort of uplifting. We don't need to uplift people with, these challenges and blah, 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 like these stupid little challenges that y'all do. We don't need that shit. People need to be uplifted, like actual uplifting. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, when you're out there in your yoga pants and all that stuff, and you're talking about challenge and blah, uplifting, and because right now we're in a society where we have to uplift all women, no matter what size. But you guys are more concerned about the big girls than you are about the skinny girls. That makes sense? You want everybody to be uplifted, but then you're not willing to uplift all men. I'm a big guy. I have a lot of big guy friends. And there are a lot of big girls now that don't even want to date big men because the skinny men are supposed to be giving them more uplifting attention. Do you know what I mean? And now I've met a lot of girls, chubby girls, but they don't date big guys because now now society's focusing on how we need to uplift big women, and no matter what their size, and now they're getting the they're getting the attention from these soy boys that are, you know, skinny little shits with the little ponytails and shit. And that's who they want. They don't want a big guy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, you know what? I look at personality. I look at how that person is. And it's not about your image, because at the end of the day, beauty is only skin deep. So, thank you for watching. I know this was actually supposed to be like a 3 or 4 minute video. It's actually turned into closer to a 20-minute video. But thank you for watching. Please like. If you love this video, like it, please. Share it with everybody. Share the message, guys. Share the message, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, I don't know if you saw my Christmas video, but check out my Christmas video. In there, I have a message like, look, I went through a lot this year. Well, this end of the year here. A lot of shit I got to do to my house. Now, I own my house. I don't rent my house. But that doesn't come with a bunch of perks. Lately, it's been a bunch of... Regardless of the fact, I have a few repairs I need to get done. If you donate a dollar to my Cash App, that would help me out. That's all I've been asking for since I started the Cash App, is dollar donations. You know, I mean, 1,000 donations get me $1,000. And what I plan to do is making better videos, better live streams as well. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Online. So, and then I've been trying to build my posse on there. So, and my thing with the live streams is it's not about the play per se. It's about the conversations. So, yeah. And I've been meeting a lot of cool people on Red Dead. Yesterday I was playing with the 2 guys, Birdman, Element, and they got pretty high rankings, number 1. But number 2, they taught me a little bit, right? We were hunting, we were doing bounty hunting, and it was just cool, man. And there's another one. Her name is Mickey G, and Mickey G is out in Colorado. Shout out to her. She was actually my first friend on Red Dead. And then I still plan on bringing in my homegirl, Brittany, Veggie Vamp 12, or I think she's Veggie Vamp _lady now. But yeah, bringing her into the posse, and I'm trying to build my posse. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But $1 donation on the Cash App will help me purchase more equipment. I do this all on my phone, but I do plan on trying to make better videos. So a lot of comments I've gotten on my videos, mostly through Instagram, my DMs from friends. Obviously, I don't really have random people tell me anything, but my friends have been telling me that they enjoy my commentary more than all these other, you know, like the videos I add in it. But I'm trying to keep it focused. Trying to keep it all focused into, you know, if I'm doing a subject, or I'm just trying to keep it all relevant. So, yeah. Again, thank you for watching, guys. And please share the video. $1 donation to Cash App. Also, if you don't follow me already on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. Also, my merch, guys. So I've been really thinking about my merch and how I can possibly sell more. And I know that I need to create more merch that more people would enjoy. Right? I mean, I already feel like I have some stuff out there, but maybe I don't know. I feel like I sell my shirts for cheap. I mean, I know most people sell their shirts for at least $20 a pop. And the thing is, it's a drop ship. So drop ship, I don't worry about the inventory. So some of my friends are like, hey, hook me up with a shirt. I'll give you the money. And I'm like, well, that's not how it works. Yeah, I can't just, I don't have the stuff in my, I don't have it in my room. It's not stacked in the man cave. You go through the drop ship and you have to order it online. And then let's say you buy an $18 shirt, I get $5 out of it. I don't worry about inventory. I don't worry about shipping. None of that. So all I worry about is putting my designs on the website. You purchase it for $18. Some of the shirts are $17. Really depends on the design of the shirt. So my mom actually hit me up. I was talking to her like about a week or so before Christmas. And my mom, she's the type of woman, she's been a nurse for, 30 some odd years. And my mom, a lot of her, the nurses and care, well, right now she runs a caregiving business in Las Vegas. What my mom does is funny because like a lot of people gravitate towards my mom. A lot of people gravitate towards my mom as an actual mom. Like, so basically, I have a bunch of sisters that I've never met. And the thing about the gravitating to my mom is my mom's like, babe, if you a lot of your shirts say fuck this and fuck that, and I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, fuck COVID and fuck decaf and fuck cancer and fuck diabetes, but also, I mean, there's other stuff on there. But anyway, so she was all, can you make one that says King Churro is my brother? I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. And I think that I'm selling that one for like $17, if I'm not mistaken. I had to look it up again. But yeah. So that's a new design I made. It says King Churro is my brother. And the funny thing is I haven't talked to my actual biological younger brother. I haven't talked to him in 6 years. I haven't talked to him in a long time. And not because I don't want to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to me. And I think I'm non-existent in his life. But he just celebrated his 35th birthday on December 23rd. And I miss him very, very, very much. I miss him so fucking much, guys. But regardless, hold on. I asked my mom. My mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas. She had me go on Amazon and looking because she loves shopping on Amazon. And I told her, Mom, don't buy me anything for Christmas. I said, don't buy me anything for Christmas. What you can do for me is buy my brother one of my hoodies off my site. So then in turn, he gets a hoodie from you and I get the commission I make off you buying something off my website. So that's what I asked for Christmas from my mom. And so I'm asking you guys too. I'm not saying, you know me or whatever, and that you need to buy something for me. But buy, if you can actually help support the King Churro cause, you can help, there's some shirts on there. If there's a shirt that you are like, hey, you know what? And the thing is, I make my designs based on the letter C on my logo and on the face. So there's like a design on there. You're like, you know what? I'd buy it if you had this. Let me know, guys. Put that in the comments. You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry I made this video extra long. But please support me. Again, thank you for watching. Peace. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hope 2021 is even better. Really not much better you can get than 2020. But 2021, I hope it's going to be our year. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. It's your boy King Churro. Peace.
I think hands down, Google is the most dangerous company on the face of the planet. If you look at, we just recently had a Senate hearing with the big tech, the three big tech CEOs, with Google, Facebook, and Twitter. Google is the most dangerous because it's the biggest by far. It has the most power by far. It controls the vast majority of searches people do. In a hearing I chaired in the Senate, we had Dr. Robert Epstein, who testified that Google, through manipulated search outcomes, shifted over 2.6 million votes in 2016 to the Democrats. And Dr. Epstein is not a Republican. He is a liberal Democrat who voted for Hillary Clinton, but is outraged to see that kind of abuse of power. Google is clearly the most dangerous.